Going on?
Hey, how are you?
Good. Where are you guys?
I'm in New York and Steve's in Philly area.
Ah, cool.
This is how much we need you guys, huh?
I know. Me and Steve were talking about that on the phone. I was like, oh, shit.
This is the first step of the end. We see it coming, Dom. It's all good.
Yeah.
Produced by Orny Adams?
Yeah.
Have you seen mine? I do all mine myself.
You just go on these shows, or do you?
It's the second one today.
Really?
Yeah, and I posted mine today.
But is pool table nice?
Was the pool table nice?
You didn't notice it?
No, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Are you married?
No.
You're gay, right?
No. Is that why I'm here?
You like those really.
Where does this air, or does this not air? Are we just doing this for Dom?
No.
We put it on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, all the spots. Make some clips.
So don't be what he does. You know what that is? Nothing.
How'd you guys even meet?
I met her at the candy store.
I mean, I can't believe you have this much support. I have an award-winning podcast. I do it myself.
You do, really?
I mean, I just had Jay Leno up at my house doing it.
Jay Leno, man.
They have awards for podcasts, do they?
I give them to myself, yeah. Yeah, the Orny Award.
What do you think that like podcasts is like a part of this now? Like,
well, I'll tell you this. I talked about it on my podcast today. That's out. Two people at the store the other night, two big comedians, were complaining that they're sick of doing their podcast, and I think it's about to. I think there's going to be a drop off because there's there's too many people doing it. I mean, including myself. I was real late to the party. You know, I like to wait until it's over to join. Like I'm going to buy NVIDIA next week. That's what I like to do.
Yeah, good call.
So
good call.
So I think that there's fatigue. I mean, how much do people have to talk about on a weekly or daily basis?
4 or 5 times.
Yeah, in a lifetime.
I think that you're not appreciating how hard this is.
Oh, I know how hard this is. That's what I'm saying.
Did you ask?
What's that?
So tell me about the jury.
Jerry, come. Are we going to start this? Like, isn't there music and an intro?
Let's just start it like professional.
We have a little intro video.
Yo, Dom, over here. Hey, Dom, hey. Yo, Dom.
Are you going to introduce us, Dom? I mean, you have the guest with you now. I feel like you should do the introduction. You should do the honor.
Well, give him the introduction.
No. The floor is yours.
My man here, Cool Jack.
Excuse me, Orny Adams is with us today. Dom, this is great. Another one of your successful, famous friends that you're bringing around us. Thank you, Dom.
I've seen him. This kid came from nothing. Now he's halfway there. He'll play the game for people like you to get and whatnot. Anything to say? Let's talk to me about Jerry Seinfeld now. Is he that nice a guy? How can anybody be so rich and so nice?
He said 5 minutes ago he does not want to talk about this.
Remember that movie you did with those guys? You get tired.
Orny, what was your first impression of Dom when you met him in person for the first time?
Well, he's an asshole.
He's not finished.
Yeah, but no. Listen, Dom was a guy that I think I saw you on TV first. I remember your special in Philadelphia. You came out dribbling a basketball and dunked it, and Dom was always funny, no question. A real comedian, which is rare. Mm-hmm. It's rare, you know.
How tall was that net that you dunked on, Dom? 8 foot, 8.5.
He doesn't think it was a regulation height basketball hoop that you dunked on.
Could you dunk?
You fucking weed, you.
I know. Yeah, it's embarrassing. I can't dunk.
Did you have to do multiple takes? Did you get it right the first time?
I'm running out.
That's it.
By the way, thank you so much for the possibility of be switching, because I have trouble finding you.
No, I think I brought you up on stage, didn't I?
No.
No? This was at the Laugh Factory. Yeah.
And you came to me lovingly, Dom. Yeah, I know it's going to be tough for you to follow me because I'm real strong and you're not. If you want to go switch, and I said, "Fuck you." I'll do as I told by the Minister of Comedy,
Right.
Mr. Jimmy Masada, ladies and gentlemen. And then I went up there. Then you went up there. Ernie, what you do, the same thing every fucking time. That I love because I do it with him. The whole thing.
Yeah. I've haven't written a new joke in how long?
Why? They're perfect already. You just follow them, the fake laugh, and then you keep going like this till you get it.
So what happened that night when you had to go on after me?
I had a great set. People are still talking about it.
You were offended that night when I said that, right?
Well, it's kind of comical when you look at my fucking. What do you call when they look at
your credits?
IMDb.
Yeah.
Your credits or your resume?
Well, I mean, if you see what I have compared to yours, what regular TV shows have you been on? Not wet.
All right, we should start the podcast. Play that thing again, and let's
get the.
Yo, Dom, over here. Hey, Dom, hey. Yo, Dom.
Orny
We got a
Adams.
great show. And would say that again?
Orny Adams is our guest today. Dom, thank you. Nice to meet you,
excellent
Orny.
comedian, funny guy, good actor, making dance your pants off. I'm telling you, listen to me. This guy's got a fucking talent. Not like you drift around the earth. Hey, good both, as they say in Italian.
yeah.
A blessing on your head, muscle top. See, what we do here is try to never get to the punchline. People are laughing so heartily. Look at this one.
Oh, I just went to unscrew it off. It's already off.
How do you know who drank that? I put LSD everyone.
The last podcast I did earlier today gave me a nice cold Pellegrino.
Whose was it?
I can't say, but it will be out. Yeah.
That's
It will
cool.
be out. Yeah.
So how long have you been doing your show for?
I just did release my 117th episode today, and I do about one a week, so I'm on year 4, and it's a lot of work. I shoot it I've got a trailer in my backyard.
No, do you really?
I do. I've got a Shasta.
Well, that's what Mark Chef.
No.
I'll talk to you later.
And so I shoot it out of there. It's a really confined space, and I have 3 or 4 cameras and all the lighting and all the equipment, and I run it all.
Yeah,
so even when, like, last week, a couple of weeks I had Jay Leno up, and I turn the cameras on, and Jay sits 2 feet away from me, and it's very intimate. It's a very intimate conversation. And I asked Howie Mandel on, and he said, I can come to your place, but we can shoot it in my studio, and I'll give you all the raw footage. It'll be perfect. And what it lacked was the intimacy that MySpace has, which was a good test.
The man sits on my couch with me and says we don't have the. You believe this?
Orny, do you think it's more work now to be a comic than 20 years ago?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah. Because all day you used to just write jokes. Now you have to sell tickets. You have to track your ticket sales. You have to do promotions. Like earlier today, I did KFI media for my shows at the Ice House. The Ice House this weekend, and my shows in San Diego and Las Vegas. So you're constantly promoting. You have to make graphics. You have to put up clips. Like I put up a clip every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I put a clip up on the internet. Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's too much.
It's way too much.
Yeah, it's too
Being
much.
funny is the last. It's the least important part.
It's too much to watch.
That's
too.
crazy to hear that from you. It's crazy to hear that.
I do everything. I even rep myself. I got rid of all my reps, all my agents, managers, got rid of everybody.
So
do it myself.
And you learned how to produce, edit, cut your clips, do all that on your own. Like you don't have anybody you pay.
Yeah, I use Final Cut Pro. I edit.
Nice.
I should start that. I've had 3 specials, and I was involved with editing all of them. So I know Final Cut and audio. I'm okay at, but I've got a guy that I can have process my audio for my podcast. But I edit everything. I love editing. I hire people. They can't get the timing down. They can't get it cut the way that I would cut it. It's a real it's a real art to knowing yourself and knowing when to cut in and out or switch angles. So my special that was on Netflix and Comedy Central and Showtime, I did the editing, every single angle. And Comedy Central had never seen that before. I brought in a sound guy that altered all the sound from the special and changed the microphones at the recording. They didn't know what was going on. They said, no one's ever done this. So you have to be hands-on.
Right.
So do you break your work week up by day? Like today I'm working on clips. Today I'm going to write. Today, like, I just do it when it, I woke up this morning and I edited my podcast, the video, and I put it up, on the Patreon, and then a week or two later it goes to YouTube, and then the clips, and that's what I do. And I respond to every single comment, single comment.
That's cool.
Yeah,
it's a lot. It's a lot doing it. Doing it by yourself for one person, it's a shitload of work.
Yeah,
shitload. That's nice.
Yeah,
that's nice language for the podcast here.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dom.
And you got a book. You got a book to show, right?
Yeah, I've been doing it long enough that there's a lot of incoming. Like a couple of offers came in today, and then I have an assistant that I can say, "Hey, say this." But I'm involved with every detail of every deal. I know what's going on, and so all that's changed.
Yeah,
Dom, really has.
Dom, when you shot your special, did you see any edits or anything to it, or you just saw it when it was on?
When you put a Dom Irrera on, may I interject? I don't know.
Because that thing was heavily edited.
Mine?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of fluff that they took out.
Now you're attacking me?
I'm getting back for you for what you attacked me for earlier, which I assume they're going to edit out because it went... Do you think people look at your career and think you're more successful, or do you think you look at your career and think you're more successful? People looking in, what do you think they think? Is it aligned? Is it right?
No, you made a good point. You really did. And I think that I'd like to end it here. But I have to go 15 more minutes. Are you with me?
Yeah, I want to.
All right, let's do it. Let's start again.
Another intro?
Yes, another intro.
Yo, Dom, over here. Hey, Dom, hey. Yo, Dom.
Oh, we got a guest today better than most.
We're leaving all those intros in there.
Did you fall asleep?
No, I'm stuck on who the two comedians are.
Oh, yeah.
Get him to say it, Orny. Get him to say it.
All right, how about this? Don't tell me who they are. Tell me what their infractions are.
Child molestation?
Dom, just tell him the two people.
No.
And we'll edit it out.
No.
You say
I'm going to trust you.
What, you ever feel like you were ripped off by a comic? Either stylistically or a specific joke?
It's a good question. You guys?
I think I know what Orny's trying to do. He's going to get those names before the end of this meeting.
You're not getting it. No, I think so. You won't get this. I'll lock them in a fucking closet for hours. No dessert for you.
Every once in a while I do a podcast and I think this might end up in evidence in a trial.
Well,
and this is one of those times. Like, I feel like this could be played in a deposition for something.
I think we gotta have you over next week. Is that crazy? I don't even know why.
Steve, do you have more prepared questions?
I do, but I get roasted when I ask.
No, let me hear.
We were wrong. You were right.
No, well, I was curious if you started in New York,
Boston.
Yeah, because I know you're from Massachusetts, right?
Yeah. So
What was your home club?
Will you let him get
first
the fucking
started?
thing out?
I was. There was no home club. What's amazing is that I've never auditioned for a club. I never did an open mic for a club. You just showed up a couple of times and made friends, and they say, "Well, we'll throw you on." It was a different time. So Nick's Comedy Stop, Stitches, Catch a Rising Star,
Bananas?
Comedy Connections, Bananas in Hasbrook Heights, New Jersey.
Right.
That's it. I'm talking Boston clubs.
Yeah, but in the general area.
and Dick's Doherty's, and it was me and Dane Cook and Bill Burr and Patrice O'Neill and Gary Goldman, and we would bounce around. And there weren't that many of us. And we never thought about what we were going to wear. We never thought about, is this joke a development joke? We weren't concerned about what people were doing in other cities. And we all seemed to be doing our own topics. And we were all very, very different. And it just worked. It was comedy for the sake of doing comedy. And then I got Disney came into Boston and offered me a deal. They flew me out to Los Angeles. They're horrible. The guy was anti-Semitic. Walter Disney was anti-Semitic.
I don't like that.
That was before what's going on now.
I don't like that. I treat everybody the same.
No, you horribly.
No. You wait till the show gets into the intro. You start one more time for the. Seriously,
Yo, Dom, over here. Hey, Dom, hey. Yo, Dom.